Does anybody know who you are? Are you significant in any way? Well, think about that as we look at tonight's Advent passage. It's Matthew 1, verses 1 through 17. And I'm going to do something a little different tonight because if I were to read this whole passage, it would take most of the 3 minutes that I have. Find the passage on your own and read it. It's Matthew 1, verses 1 through 17. And I'm just going to hit the highlights for you. It's the genealogy of Jesus, Matthew's version. And it begins with Abraham and it goes all the way through Jesus. And there's three major sections to it. Abraham to David, David to the exile to Babylon, and then the Babylonian exile to Jesus. In the first section, the names you'll recognize are going to be Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Judah. You also see some women, Tamar, Rahab, Ruth. The story of Judah and Tamar is quite scandalous. Then you've got Rahab and Ruth that are mentioned. These are two Gentiles, people that are outside of the family of Israel, that are brought in because they believe in Israel's God and marry into the family, the royal lineage of Jesus. Then we transition into the second generation with David. He fathered Solomon by Uriah's wife. And it doesn't mention Bathsheba's name. I don't think that's meant to put Bathsheba in obscurity, but I think it's meant to highlight that she was married to someone, that she was someone's wife, and that David committed adultery, and that he sinned, and that he committed murder. So here you have one of the most famous names in the genealogy, David, who's done some of the most heinous acts that we're aware of. The whole second section is a listing of the kings. This period of civil war between Israel and Judah mentions a lot of okay kings and then a lot of evil kings, and they're all part of the lineage of Jesus. That gets us to the exile to Babylon, and the whole third section is from the exile to Babylon all the way to Joseph, the earthly father of Jesus. The first few names in this third section we know because they're mentioned in some of the writings of the prophets during the Babylonian exile. But after Zerubbabel, all the way to Joseph, we don't know who these people are. They're mentioned here and nowhere else. We don't have any information about them in the Old Testament. We don't have it in apocryphal writings. We don't have it in Josephus. We don't know anything about them. We don't know who these people are. Completely obscure. They're obscure, but they are not insignificant because through them, Jesus would be born. And Jesus is the fulfillment of a promise made to Abraham, way back up at the top of this list. God makes a promise to Abraham, I'm going to bless the entire world through your seed. And it's taken this long for that promise to be fulfilled. But oh, is it fulfilled in Jesus? So does anyone know you? Are you significant in any way? Well, no one knows these guys. They don't seem significant. And yet God was doing something very important through them. So what does this passage say about God? It says God keeps his promises on his time. What does this passage say about people? Well, it says it takes all kinds. And it says that God loves all kinds. So what am I going to do about it? I have to confess, I've been feeling a little obscure lately. But this reminds me, keep on obeying. It's not a very specific answer, which is what we normally like with Discovery Bible Study, but I'm still working on my specific answers from the past couple of days, trying to get Discovery Bible Study set up. I got one yes tonight, which is fantastic. That's what I discovered reading this passage. What did you discover? Put your answers in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow.